Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a quick review of the Taurus TX22 semi-automatic pistol. This is not a brand new gun. It's been out for a couple years. I bought this about 2 years ago, and I have absolutely loved this gun. So there are a lot of neat things about this and great features. We'll go over those. First of all, let me just say, being 22 caliber, 22 long rifle, if you are the type of person who struggles with recoil, if you are learning trigger management, learning how to pull a trigger smoothly and easily without jerking or pulling down or anything like that, this is a great option, a great way to practice. If you are somebody who just doesn't like the louder bang that comes with a lot of other calibers, this is a great option. It's something fun to shoot. You can shoot it slowly and accurately. You can shoot it quickly and just mag dump and burn through a bunch of rounds without spending a ton of money. It's also very lightweight, even though it's maybe not quite as large as some other full-size guns. It is still a pretty good size, but it's very, very light. So we'll get into it a little bit here. The TX22 comes in a few different models. This is the flat dark earth color scheme, of course. This is not the competition model, so it does not have the cutouts or the red dot mounting options for the slide. This is just a standard model. It does come with a nice textured grip. It's not the texturing is not as aggressive as what you might see on some other guns, like on the G2, G3 series from Taurus. It's not quite as aggressive as that, but it is a good, useful texture. This does not have interchangeable back straps like the G series pistols as well. It does come with two 15-round magazines, so both of those in the box. It also comes with a little magazine reloading aid, so similar to what you might get. Not a fancy one. It doesn't have a lever mechanism or anything, but it does work. Also, when you're loading these magazines, you can see there's an open slot. There's also a little pull tab here. So if you want, you can actually just pull this down with your fingers as you load, and that helps with loading new rounds in as well. So there's a couple different options there for loading the magazines. This does have an ambidextrous safety on. Sorry, I've got the. I don't have it racked right now. So there is an ambidextrous safety, so that can be operated from either side. It does have a slide release just on the left side. The magazine release is also on the left side. I'm not 100% certain that magazine release might be ambidextrous, but I don't know for sure. I am right-handed, so I don't bother switching that around. The gun is unloaded. Okay, no magazine in it. The sights are adjustable on the rear sight. Front sight is just a post. It has a pretty standard 3-dot sight, 3 white dots, nothing fancy to it. Somewhat low profile, easy enough to use. Nothing crazy there. It does also have a 2-slot rail underneath, so if you wanted to mount a laser or light or something like that, you could do that as well. The trigger on this is pretty good. It's not an amazing trigger. It's not what I would say is a great competition trigger, but it is a good trigger. So when you go to pull, there's a tiny little bit of movement here before you feel anything. Then there's a little bit of resistance from there down to about there, and then it breaks. Okay, so it's a nice smooth pull. There's nothing much to it. I've weighed the trigger pull multiple times, and it comes in at about 4 pounds, maybe an extra ounce or two. So that's showing right at 4 pounds on the trigger pull. So again, not super light, but certainly not a heavy trigger pull either. Another feature that a lot of people like on these is that it does have a threaded barrel. It comes with a little thread protector on there, but you can take that off and attach this adapter, which allows you to put 1/2 by 28 inch muzzle devices, so compensator, suppressor, anything like that. Again, very simple, smooth design. It has some slide serrations, but the slide does not take a lot to pull back. Being 22, it can't have a real heavy slide, otherwise it wouldn't be able to cycle. I have not tried it with the real low power rounds, subsonic rounds, or anything like that, but with standard velocity ammo or high velocity ammo, it has had no problem cycling. I'm able to get rounds on target quickly and easily. I will attach some video at the end of this to show it firing. But great option, very affordable, great for training purposes, great for plinking purposes. You can carry it if you want. I know some people don't like the idea of using 22 for self-defense. I would say it's better than nothing. It may or may not be effective in your situation, but it's certainly not going to be pleasant for somebody if they get hit. Other than that, I would say if you wanted to go with the competition model, this slide is a little bit lighter. Does have the red dot mounting options on the competition model, and since then they've also come out with a TX22 compact version, which is a little bit smaller, and I believe also has the red dot mounting options on that one as well. Alright, before I finish up, I do want to demonstrate takedown process on this gun. It is pretty simple, not always the easiest to handle. It takes a little getting used to. Again, gun is clear, nothing in there, no magazine. There is a little lever underneath or at the top of the trigger guard, but underneath the barrel here. So all I do is take both fingers, because this does not push to the side, it actually just goes straight down. Take both fingers there and push it down a little bit, and then pull the trigger. You do have to pull the trigger on this one. You hear it snap. Once you do that, the slide just pops forward about 1/2 inch and then comes right off. And here, your pretty standard captive guide rod and spring, and then your barrel slides right out. Easy to clean, easy to disassemble, reassemble. Again, there's a thread protector on there if you needed to remove that. Reassembly is just the opposite. Slide in the barrel, put your guide rod and spring back in. You can't slide it in all the way from the front. You actually have to line it up close to where you removed it from. Make sure I have that in there right. Once you get that in place, you'll see it kind of fit flush with the frame, and then just slide it back and it's reassembled and ready to go. Thank you very much. God bless you. Have a great day.